I mean, you look at it, and, we opened up with 47 points. They started the second half with 47 points. Steph had 20 of those 47. We had 7 of our 12 turnovers in that period. And they're the NBA champs with four All-Stars, and we felt every one of them. That was a mood swing for sure.
What was the difference between the first and the third? Because that's when you guys swapped 47 points.
I mean, I think that I felt like we were getting tired. We had 8 guys. I felt in the second half we were getting tired. I had played Ben all 12 of the second period minutes and then the first 8 minutes of the third, and we're having 8 guys play. And I think that, they're very good. I felt like fatigue had something to do with it. We give them credit, but they showed why they have as much firepower as any team that I've seen since I've been in the league.
Brett, is tonight a night where you really felt the injuries that you have more so than any other night this year? Because I felt like you didn't have as many guys to defend Kevin Durant. When Robert came out of the game, Wow was having to step up and cover him. He's got a size disadvantage. And then an offensive stagnation without Jared and Markel. I felt like that was pretty problematic.
I think that contributed to it. I think, to your point, I felt there was more of a loss of energy. Your matchup stuff that you've mentioned is fair and true. We always try to find that balance of playing fast and finding Joel. And I thought in the first half we did that. We played fast. We got him the ball. In the second half, they made an effort to go double team him and get it out of his hands. But I felt like it was stagnant, and I think some of that was fatigue. But like I say, we give them credit.
What went right for you defensively in the first half?
I mean, I just think they were 1 for 9. We talk about every time you play Golden State, if they make long contested twos, you shake their hand like 29 other coaches would tell their team. And we did that. They didn't shoot many threes and they didn't make many threes. And we were able to take it and play with a pretty active pace, and we shared the ball. And, we had 74 points. I think that's the most points a 76ers team has had since the 90s. And it wasn't – the volume of points was obviously pleasing, but it's how we got them that was most pleasing. And, I think that our defense, for the reasons I just said, allowed our offense to get out and have that opportunity to score.
Speaking about the ball movement in the first half.
I'm sorry?
The ball movement in the first half, it looked like when they double teamed that you guys swung it really fast, a little bit quicker than we've seen that it happen this season. Why was that so effective or so ineffective in the second half? Why was it more stagnant?
I think it's true. We didn't sort of move the ball from the post around as quickly as we need to. I will look at tape to figure that better out. The thing that I do feel great about is I like our spacing rules. I like Joel quarterbacking the gym. He's a willing passer. We will look at, why it didn't move from that area as quickly as we had hoped. I think that when I look at some of the most important things offensively we can do is that. Like, what are you going to do because the league, he's going to be double teamed for the rest of his life. And how do you handle that and the spacing around that? I thought in Los Angeles we did a really good job of spacing. It was mostly single coverage there. They came from different angles late after he had his 40th point. Tonight in the second half, they came at all from all angles, and we need to react better to that.
Was fatigue a factor when they come at you with these explosions?
I always worry when you come back from a West Coast road trip. I always worry about it. Some of it's probably paranoia. I bet some of it's fact. I think it's exacerbated when you have 8 players and you're coming back. We're not going to make any excuses. We put ourselves in a position to compete. And in the third period, we just didn't for the reasons I just said. And we do look forward to getting back on track. We have 5 games here at home, and I break the season down into 10-game clumps. This will be our second after those 5 10-game clump. It'll give us 20 games. And for us to stay sane, for us to be smart and move the program forward and learn from this night and learn from what we did well in the first half and not so well in the second half. That's my mood, that's my mindset. Our goal is to be a playoff team, and we will take this and we will not have meltdowns. We will figure out how to move us forward and handle this in a way that can educate and help our guys.
Right, overall, what can you take from playing the Warriors twice in such a short period of time?
Just that you're not that far off. You know, you look up at the third period in Golden State, you know, it's 76-76 or 74-76, and, you know, we all see what the scoreboard said tonight. And it's double-barreled. It's a blessing and it's a curse. You look at it, you say, we can play with these, we can play with them. They are the clear-cut league's best, in my opinion, and many other people's opinions. And we feel good about how we played for large majorities of the game, and then you just blink and you get hit in the mouth, and, you know, you're down 10, 12, whatever. And so the repetition of playing the NBA champs and feeling like, you know, you're there, and then all of a sudden to zoom in and say, well, why weren't we? Where did the game change? And, like, understand that better and try to fix it, try to arrest it. That's the benefit of playing them in close proximity.
When you hit threes the way you were hitting in the first half, does it come so easy that maybe you lose offensive execution in the second half?
I don't think so. I feel like I think that the pace of the game and the flow of the game and how we were getting them, they were good, clean looks. They were assisted shots. You know, Robert reminded us why he just signed a pretty cool contract. And, you know, the ball was moving. The ball was moving. And I think that our team is fun. I hope that the crowd enjoys watching the way we play. We want to play fast. We want to play unselfish. And what I hope mostly is that we grow this into a consistently winning program. And right now we're just young, and we're moving forward, I think, in good ways, but we all want stuff a little bit sooner, don't we?
Thanks, Brett.
Thank you.